Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I want to give you a tutorial on how to pretty much automate your email responses. So this could be used for an e-commerce company or any really company where you take a lot of inquiries for email that have like easy and repetitive answers, okay? If it's something super specific, I mean, unless you want to kind of give that information out to the AI model and trust it with that information, I would recommend sticking to pretty much like the 90% of like repetitive and basic questions that you get for your company, okay? Now I run ExtremFlo Automation, and we pretty much build out funnels and run like AI powered advertising and backend automations for companies. So we have a lot to offer, and this is something that we found helped our clients a lot. So um, yes, let me get started here. This is going to be in a similar format to my previous video, which did an SMS automation. And the reason why I'm doing an email one is because I got comments saying, hey, can we see this for email, right? Now, the previous one was for referrals, but this is set up so it is an autoresponder, okay? So I'll walk you through every single step here. So first things first, this platform is called make.com. I'll have a link in the description that you can use. It's a completely free platform, okay? Unless you want to run up the usage like, to, gigabytes, megabytes of data. But for emails, it's very basic. So if you guys would please use that affiliate link in the description if you need to sign up. Again, it's free. It just helps me out. Um, yeah, so without further ado, you make an account here, sign in with your Gmail, and then you're gonna create a new scenario, okay? And then you'll pretty much be, open with a screen like this. There will be a purple plus sign, and you go and, you click it and you type in Gmail, okay? Right, and it's not showing up for me here because I already have it, I already typed it in and I have it selected as one of my favorites. So you basically type in Gmail, it's that thing right there, and then we'll come back here. So what you want to select is the step that is watches changes, okay? And then here is how you want to configure that step. Okay, here we are. So what you're going to do is you're going to connect your Google account, right? I have my company email here, Connor at ExtremFlo. And then you're going to want to select where you want it to watch for emails, okay? So I'm going to have it in my primary inbox. Now you can have it, be in your spam if you want to reply to spam. But yeah, and then criteria. Me personally, I'm going to do only unread emails. Now, you can have all emails if you want. Mark email messages when fetched. Yes, I want to mark them as read. And then choose where to start. I'm going to start from now on. You can start after a specific date. You can do all emails and whatnot. I'm going to start from now. Then you're going to add a step here that's a ChatGPT step. Okay, so there's going to be a little, or you could drag this out, and then it's going to ask you to like kind of create a new module, and then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go to add. You're going to type in ChatGPT, and then you're going to click this OpenAI thing here, and you're going to do create a completion. Okay. So this is what it is, create a completion, and you do have to connect your OpenAI account, okay? You're gonna go to, OpenAI, here, I can walk you guys through it, openai.com, and then you're gonna log in, and then it will log you in, log in with Google, and then you pretty much have to take your API key and paste it in here. It'll walk you through it, very, very straightforward. So let's do select a method, create a check completion. Yep, model. We're going to use 3.5 because it's a lot cheaper. And I mean, unless you guys have a huge knowledge base and you require, creative responses, stick with 3.5. Um, and then do show advanced settings really quick, okay? And I need you guys to change the temperature from 1 to zero point 0.2, okay? It's going to make sure that it's less random what the response is, so it's going to kind of respond, to what you want it to do. And then you're going to add a message. You're going to say assistant, and here is what you tell it to do, okay? So I'm gonna tell ChatGPT to I'm gonna act as an e-commerce store, and I want it to answer FAQs about my business. Okay, so But the first step is we have to make sure that the email is something that you want the AI to answer, okay? You want to make sure that it's an FAQ that you want to allow the AI to answer on behalf of your business, and not an email from, a supplier you've been emailing back and forth, and it's very important. You don't want automated responses there, okay? So let's say you are going to read exactly like this. I'm gonna put human, okay? So that's what it's gonna spit out, okay? Exactly like this, human. Let's not put quotation marks. So that's exactly what it's gonna spit out when it's not an FAQ, okay? You could really put whatever word you want, but that's what I'm gonna choose here. And then if it looks like a common FAQ such as these, and then you would put in like, I don't know, what's the price of the mid-tier model. Yeah. Okay, so we got the questions in there. It's gonna send that off to ChatGPT. Now, I want you guys to put in a router here. Okay, that's just what it's called. You're gonna go to flow control, you're gonna click router, boom. Okay, and then you're gonna drag it over here, and you're gonna create an ignore step. Okay, so basically what this step does is, let's look at the filter. So you're gonna click here, the little configuration, set up filter. Okay, and then I don't have a label on it, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna select, you're gonna go to choices, right, for this number 3, because number 3 is the one you just created. You shouldn't have the other ChatGPT step, but make sure it matches up with this number. You're gonna go to choices, you're gonna go to message, and you're gonna click content. Okay, just click it, and this is what it's gonna show up. Number 3, choices, message, content. Okay, that's basically the ChatGPT response to your question, to whether it's human or whether it's good. So if it's not one of your FAQs that you want the AI to answer, it's going to respond with human. Okay, so what I have here is if let's do contains. So if the message content contains human, right, it's not one of your FAQs, then I'm going to have it ignore, right? And then it's going to continue watching for further emails. Now here you're going to create another ChatGPT completion step, okay? Like I illustrated for you guys earlier. And the filter here is going to be the same, message, choices, content, from ChatGPT does not equal to human. Or if you want it to be even more foolproof, okay, since we have good, as our word, let's just do contains good. Okay, that means you can move forward with that. And then with this step here, again, connect it to your OpenAI account. Let's do completion step. Let's do 3.5 turbo. Let's go in here and, oh, you know what? Yeah, here we're gonna put a 0.2 temperature. Okay, let's close out of that for a second. Here, since we really only want one word answers, we'll scroll down back here to the temperature, put it at 0. So it won't answer with anything dumb. Okay. Perfect. Temperature 0.2. So this is the response to your question. Okay. So let's do assistant, and then let's do, you are answering a simple FAQ email that you guys could put in your own answers, right? And then I'm gonna put here, if the message does not, so this is like even more backup, right? In case the other steps for some reason don't work, or something, right? You always want to have backup. So if the message does not look like an FAQ listed above, please respond with we will get back to you shortly, or whatever not you want to put there. Yeah. And then here you drag this out, put another Gmail step, and this one will be send an email. Okay. And then in here you're going to put to the email address. So this is like the recipient, right? You're going to go to number 1, watch email. This is the first step you put in. And you're going to go to headers if this is not open already. And you're going to do reply to. Okay, so it's just going to reply to the email. It's not going to send a new email. Subject. Now, you can have another ChatGPT step to generate a subject line, but you know, for the shortness of this video, I'm going to put auto response. Okay, and then in the content, you're going to choose the later one, so number 5, ChatGPT completion step. You're going to go to choices, you're going to go to message, and you're going to click content. Okay, just paste that in there. Okay, and last thing really quickly, guys, I apologize for putting in the ignore step here, but for some reason it just didn't like it. So what we're gonna do instead is this would actually, you know, improve the effectiveness of this thing. Let's go choices, message, content from number 3. Okay, if it contains human, means it wants you to respond, right? And then you're going to put in a Gmail send an email step, okay? And you could also do like, you could text yourself and stuff with Twilio, but let's just do an email step to keep it all email focused, right? Your Google account, add recipient, put in your own email address, or like one that's not your company one that you might have set up on your phone. So I'm just going to do this one. Perfect. Subject, inquiry or whatnot, or email received. Okay, and then content, you are going to pretty much write this to yourself. Hey, respond to, what's the guys, let's see, we have recipient or sender, here we go. Hey, respond to email. So it's going to show you their email. Cool, done. Now you're going to press save, and then you're going to turn this on. Okay, so now it's watching my inbox. So I'm going to email myself, okay, and we're going to see how this works. So I'm going to email myself on the side here so I don't leak my entire inbox. Oh, this is completely my bad. Really quick, guys, I'm going to interject this to where you guys have this step. So what you're going to do here is after you type this in, right, you're going to read my email. If it looks like a common FAQ, just add some examples in here. Then respond with good. If not, then respond with human. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put here is the message, here's the email, okay? So you're going to add this in here. And then what you're going to do is from this first step where it kind of watches your email, you're going to put text content. Boom, done. Okay, question finally came through, or the email, right? Let's run this once. Perfect. So we'll get to that error in a second. I'll show you live error handling, but it watched for the email, it pulled information, it, you know, understood that it's a common FAQ. And then here, this was, let's see, missed two. All right, so let's see. 2, so it might be this. So let's do sender. So this was the person that sent it to you. So we're gonna put their email address in here. We're gonna have that run through one more time. Boom, 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 boom. And I got an email back saying auto response, we will get back to you shortly. So let's see if I can show you guys really quick here. Boom. So this is the auto response I received. Okay, we will get back to you shortly. So this was sent to the person that sent you the FAQ. Okay. Now let me pull up the actual email. Here is how kind of the FAQ looked, right? So from random person, hi, how long are your shipping times, may I ask? Thanks, James Smith. Done. So that's how you set that up. And this will pretty much manage your, your inbox, your entire inbox. Let me know if you guys have questions on, the capabilities of this and what exactly it can do for you. Obviously, this is just some basic FAQ handling, but there's a lot more possibilities to work here. So, but I hope this video helped you guys out. I hope it wasn't too long. And yeah, make sure you use the links in the description if you want to sign up for Make and set this up for yourself for free. It helps me out, and I hope you guys have a great day.